pollution is a huge problem in our modern world. It's a vast problem with many insidious, hard-to-prevent causes and terrible effects. Because Wilmingtonians fortunately don't have to deal with the day-to-day effects of air pollution, it can be easy for us to forget that air pollution is a serious issue that will only continue to increase in severity if ignored. There are many cases of air pollution, from something as seemingly small as a cigarette smoke to something as obviously serious as nuclear radiation. The most common causes of air pollution include burning coal, burning oil, driving, the release of CFCs, and wildfires. Burning coal releases carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and mercury compounds. Burning oil releases nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, methane, and mercury compounds. Through the amount of sulfur dioxide and mercury compounds can change based on the amounts of sulfur and mercury in the oil being burned. Air pollutants that come from cars include carbon monoxides, hydrocarbons, particulates, and nitrogen oxides. CFCs, or chlorofluorocarbons, are found in cleaning supplies and refrigerators and have caused the decrease in the amount of ozone in the Earth's atmosphere. Wildfires release particulates, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and nitrogen oxides. While the atmosphere may be equipped to handle natural pollution from wildfires, human contributions to air pollution have pushed the atmosphere's coping capacity past its limits. Air pollution has many negative impacts on the humans, animals, and environment that it affects. Its effects on humans can include trouble breathing and diseases like bronchitis, lung cancer, and asthma. Air pollution destroys ozone, which causes the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect causes huge damage to the environment and indirectly to humans and animals living in the affected areas. Another negative impact of air pollution is that it creates smog, which is formed from either car emissions or from burning coal. One example of how serious the effects of smog can be is the Great Smog of 1952, which happened in London. The Great Smog happened for several reasons, the primary two being that the weather was colder than usual, so Londoners were burning more coal than normal to stay warm, and that there were windless conditions, which meant that no smog was being moved away from the wind. The Great Smog caused constant darkness during daytime hours and killed about 4,000 people over a period of 4 days. While this example is extreme, it shows the negative effects of unchecked pollution.
Worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good.
Solutions to air pollution. One solution to air pollution includes alternative energy. One way to decrease and eliminate air pollution is by investing in clean sources of energy, such as hydroelectric, solar, and wind power. The way the U.S. consumes coal and oil currently contributes to the widespread pollution of the world's air. Another solution to air pollution is by inventing innovative new forms of technology. New forms of technology, such as scrubbers for smokestacks and coal factories, which remove sulfur dioxide emissions, also help reduce air pollution. Another solution to air pollution is by riding bikes or starting carpools instead of by driving everywhere. A final way to prevent air pollution is by creating stricter legislation with fewer loopholes for major corporations. Some steps taken to solve air pollution include the Clean Air Act. It was created in 1970 and amended in 1990. This law authorized the EPA to establish national ambient air quality standards, or NAAQs, to help regulate air pollutants. The 1990 amendment set standards for quantities of pollutants allowed in each city and a date by which these standards must be met. While this law might seem comprehensive, it has several loopholes which allow the oil and gas industry to go unregulated. Another step that's been taken to solve air pollution includes alternative energy. By investing in alternative energy, we have helped to decrease the amount of air pollution we emit. Wind energy emits no air pollutants or greenhouse gases. Hydroelectric power emits little to no air pollution, and solar power also emits no air pollution. Another step we've taken to solve air pollution is through cap-and-trade programs. Cap-and-trade is an environmental policy tool that delivers results with a mandatory limit on pollution emissions while giving countries flexibility in how they comply. Some examples of successful programs include the Acid Rain Program, the NO Budget Trading Program, and the Clean Air Interstate Rule.